In past videos, we've looked at things like how to toss a coin or roll a die, things like that. But there's a slightly more elegant way to do that. Now, let's say I'm creating a whole game, and part of the game is that you'll be rolling die. So you'll be rolling them quite a lot. So instead of having to rewrite the program every time you need to roll a die, what I could do is I could write it once and then call it up whenever I needed it. And to do that, we need functions. So a function is something where you write a little program, you call it something, and then you can call up that function anytime you need it. So we go to the Functions tab, and I'm going to make a function, and it says here, function do something. So I'm going to say roll a d6. That's a six-sided die. So now I've got my function roll d6. So I can now go and create a variable like die roll. Okay, we'll just put it there for the moment. And I'm going to, whenever we call this function up, it's going to roll the die and make it, if I go to my maths, a random number between 1 and 6. And then obviously it must show that. So it's going to show that, but not just a number, it's going to show the die roll. So whenever I call this function up, you'll notice nothing happens. I can press buttons, I can shake, nothing happens. It's just a function sitting in the background, which will be called up whenever I call that function. So I could then use my onShake. So whenever I shake the chip, it rolls the die. So on shake, it's going to call my roll d6. So now that I've added that, when I click shake, it rolls a d6 and that displays. Now obviously I could make other functions. So let me just add a comment here, and that is rolls a six-sided die. Now that comment is just to tell people what this little function does. And you can see there's a little comment block here. When I click on it, it just tells me what that function does. It's very important to leave comments on your functions so that other people can understand your code, and so that when you come back in 3 weeks' time, you can understand your own code. It's very important. Don't underestimate that. And I could obviously make other functions to call up not a d6, but a d8, a d10, a d20. And then I could create a whole role-play game, and when I needed to roll a d6, I would just call that function up. When I needed to roll a d10, I would just call that function up. Hot stuff.